Good morning and thanks for checking out my channel. My name is Hannah and this is Jar of Fireflies. Here you'll find content all about my life as an Orthodox Jewish homeschooling mother of 3. And today, taking you guys along for a day in the life. All right, so it is crazy early. I don't know if you can see up there. It is still dark outside, that little crack in the window. It is about 6:30 in the morning and I have woken up all of my children. Yes, my children who normally sleep in until 9:30 or 10. We're gonna take the dog to get spayed today. So our sweet baby doggy is not gonna be with us too much today. We're headed to drop her off here in just a minute and they'll keep her at the place to get her spayed all day. We'll pick her up again before dinner. Other than that, I'm not really sure what we're gonna do. We're back in the groove of school. We've got nature group later. And yeah, and I'll chat with you guys about a few things, some updates and such, but that's kind of where we're at. So I'm gonna get all these kiddos in the car and we're gonna get out of here. So we're driving around at dark 30 in the morning to take the dog to the vet to get spayed. And I'm kind of a little worried about the rest of the day because the kids never wake up this early. And this is either gonna be really good or really bad. On the one hand, we're probably gonna get school done today, which we probably wouldn't have otherwise. But on the other hand, they're gonna get tired. So we're gonna see how this goes.
This is Kat. May I help you?
Hi, I'm here with Bella for drop off.
Okay, hon. I'll meet you at the door, okay?
Okay, thank you. Okay, you ready, Bella? Burr, it's cold. Okay, Bella has been dropped off. She is inside now, and I am back in the warm car. I don't have a mask with me because I thought everything was like totally curbside. My glasses are fogging up. So they wouldn't let me in the building to sign paperwork that I didn't know that I had to go in to sign. So I had to stand outside in the cold and wait for them, in the rain, cold and rain, and wait for them to get the paperwork and bring it outside and then sign it outside without a jacket, because I'm clearly very well prepared today. Okay, it is early. It's now like 7:30, but still, you know, the sun is finally coming up. So anyway, it's gonna get these kiddos home and get our day started. Okay, so we have gotten home. I'm here with my son. We're getting started on some school. Yeah, we came back from dropping Bella off. We had some cereal, which spilled all over the floor, naturally. So we went ahead and jumped into school for the morning. There are TVs in this house. And let me tell you, this is the greatest motivation I have ever had to get my kids to do schoolwork. My son loves to watch TV and we do not own a television. So the fact that this house is filled with giant televisions, my son loves it. However, only one of the TVs in this house works, which I kind of feel like was possibly a mistake.
My TV.
Yeah, your TV.
The one inside my room with the curved remote.
So yeah, he's been very eager to wake up in the morning and get his schoolwork done so that he can go watch TV. And I'm okay with that. And it's kind of given me a really nice break to have the kids sitting and watching TV, and then I can kind of chill at the computer or whatever I want to do. Speaking of, okay, let's talk self-care right now a little bit. All right, so I told you guys a couple videos ago that I was planning on doing a half marathon. It's not happening anymore. Now that my husband is going to school, to services, to stay cottage, I've lost my running time. And that's okay. It was a little sad at first, but it's okay. Because, I mean, honestly, with my old lady knees, I probably shouldn't be doing too much running anyways. If you've seen my 50 fun facts about me video, I used to be a runner and a triathlon and stuff like that. So yeah, I've probably done enough damage to my body through the years through that. So probably okay that I'm not running, but I still need something for me because that was really excellent self-care. So what I have decided to do, two things. One, I bought myself a new cross stitch kit, which I'm pretty excited about. So I bought myself some threads and the pattern and everything. And I'm ready to get started on that soon. And I'm gonna turn this cross stitch thing into a pillow at some point for our couch. You know, maybe next year by the time it's actually done, because I have to actually find the time to cross stitch also. And the other thing, and this has been so much fun for me, is I have decided to relaunch my home baking business. In some of my earlier videos, you'd see me bake bread and wrap up the bread real pretty because I was a home baker. And I quit doing that when COVID hit because I couldn't get ingredients anymore. It was just, you couldn't find yeast. A lot of my, it was too hard for me to go to the store to get things with all the kids and the pandemic and all the unknowns. But now I'm ordering things directly from suppliers. I'm able to get all of the ingredients that I need, and I've decided to relaunch my business and kind of revamp things a little bit. So I've been working hard to design a new logo, working on a new menu, adding some new stuff to the menu. So like not just my gluten-free challah, but also some other fun things as well, some quick breads, muffins, things like that. So I'm pretty excited to see where this goes. And that's been fun to work on because I love to plan and design things like that. So that's been a lot of fun. So that is also self-care. All right, so I'm gonna go help my son with the rest of his schoolwork because he is wrapping up the current project he's working on, and then we'll need to work together on some things. And I'll check back in with you guys here in a little bit. Okay, folks, we were done with school for my son by a little after 9 a.m. Now, usually he's not even awake at that point, so the fact that he's done with school by then is kind of awesome. Okay, coming out here to get the little dude a snack. He is hungry, and he asked for a granola bar. So that's what we're doing. And some water, and some water. And I'm gonna see if my daughter's ready for school. You need me to move the tortilla chips? Sure. We need to organize stuff at some point. Okay, let's see if I can find my daughter. See if she's interested in some school. I haven't heard her in a little while. She's sleeping. She is in there snoozing, y'all. She's usually my latest sleeper, so that doesn't terribly surprise me that she went back to bed. I guess we were being quiet because me and my son, my older son, we were in the like there's like a study doing schoolwork back there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and then my toddler was watching TV in one of the bedrooms, so that's what's happened. I guess we will not be doing school with her, and that means that it's like 9:30 and I have nothing to do. Okay, so I do think that what I am going to do now is meal plan. So we're here in this rental house. I brought a few things over, mostly stuff that was just like open already in the fridge that I didn't want to go bad, or the pantry, and some of the kids' favorites like corn dogs and stuff from the freezer. Wasn't really thinking about whole meals. So basically today I can feed the kids mac and cheese and corn dogs for lunch. They're vegan mac and cheese with corn dogs because we don't mix meat and dairy because kosher. And for dinner tonight we can make pizza because I do have cheese. I think I have pizza sauce, and I know I have pizza crust mix. If I don't have pizza sauce, they won't really care that much. I can always stick tomatoes on it. I have canned tomatoes. But after that, I really don't have anything other than breakfast, which will be Cheerios every day. So yeah, I need to come up with some meals that I can make for us and that we will all enjoy and that I can make here in this kitchen, and then figure out what ingredients I need to buy and figure out how to make shopping happen. So let's do that. Okay, so I basically just like hopped online and Googled family meals, family meal ideas. And right off the bat, I saw a pasta dish and it made me remember baked spaghetti. We love baked spaghetti. It's super fun. It's kind of like lasagna, but a lot easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and just write that one down on my list, and that's one meal idea. And then I know, so then over off to the side, I'll write down what I need to go with that, which I need some pasta and sauce. And I've already got cheese. I don't know, if I get real crazy, maybe I'll add some mushrooms. Ooh, and spinach. But the kids will never know if I chop it up small enough. All right, let's see what else I can think of. Ooh, fried tofu, we love that. And I just need some gluten-free flour to coat the tofu and I'll be good. grilled cheese sandwiches. That may end up actually being lunch today. Actually, now that I think about it, I should probably pick up some more boxes of mac and cheese just to have on hand because the kids do love that. Okay, so I think I'm gonna Google sheet pan meal ideas and see if I can't see something there, because that sounds super simple. The Pioneer woman, she's pretty good, right? She has some sheet pan meal ideas. So I don't know if any of these are super kid friendly. Chicken soup, my kids love chicken soup. I will need chicken. I have everything else for chicken soup. Rosemary and thyme, because I don't have my garden with me here. That's a little sad too, not having my garden with me. My husband's over at the house every day, so he promised he'd check on what I've got growing, which isn't much right now. It got super cold and I'm worried that like the tomatoes that are growing are probably gonna die, but we'll see. We'll see. You know what, make some chili. Chili was one of the meals that somebody brought us and my kids loved it. I'm gonna need to add ground beef to my list to buy. I've got the rest. What do you put in chili? Oh my gosh, I'm like drawing blanks here. Chili recipe. Okay, I got classic chili recipe here. Not that I'm gonna follow a recipe when I actually make it, but tomato paste. I've got diced tomatoes. We'll put beans in it. My son he's pretty into baked beans, so maybe he'll eat beans. It'll be like protein, right? I've got spices already here. Okay. So one of the tricky things with this is that we only have one oven here. At our old house, we have 2 ovens. So I have one oven for dairy and one oven for meat. Here I only have the one oven, and we've decided to make it dairy so that I can make things like pizza for the kids. But that means I can't use the oven to bake things like a sheet pan meal with chicken on it, for example. So if I want to cook with meat, it has to be on the stovetop. And most of the cooking I do is on the stovetop, I think. I don't know why it's so hard to come up with meal ideas right now. Comfort food ideas. Now we're talking, right? All right, Southern Living's comfort food ideas. This should be good because nothing beats comfort food, especially when it's from the South. What is Northern comfort food anyways? Those of you in the North, what do you eat for comfort food? I'm sure it's not the same as the South, but I want to know, what do you eat for comfort food? Let me know in the comments. Also, pour your dinner ideas on me. What are your favorite dinner ideas? Because I apparently can't think right now. You know what, maybe I'll make some chicken and dumplings. I have been wanting to try a kosher version of chicken and dumplings. Now might be the time. My kids love chicken soup, as I said, so that could be a really good thing to throw into the dinner rotation. Figure out what I need. Oh, this is so helpful. It comes with this little video down here. It's showing me exactly how to make this. That's convenient. I think I've got enough items now on the list that I can work with. So let's try to plan it all out into an actual week of meals. Today's Tuesday, so I really have a couple of meals to plan, but I can get through at least part of next week maybe. Okay, let's see what we can do here.
So I tore off a new sheet of paper and I just started out by writing down each day that was coming up and then just the words lunch and dinner. And then I started filling in. I always know Friday that we have Moroccan fish, so I went ahead and wrote that down. And then I went ahead and wrote down the meals for today and tomorrow that were meals that I knew we already had ingredients for. And then I continued on just filling in the other meal ideas that I had come up with on the other days, and just tried to make sure I didn't have pizza for lunch and then baked spaghetti for dinner, twice Italian in a day. As yummy as Italian is, I was trying to split it up a little bit and make it a little bit more interesting for my family.
Okay, done. Meal planning is done. Okay, so for lunch today, we'll have grilled cheese. For dinner tonight, we'll have corn dogs and mac and cheese, because keeping it simple till I go to the grocery store. Then tomorrow we can have pizza, which all of those things I have the ingredients for in the house right now, which means I don't have to get food until tomorrow afternoon at the latest. So then tomorrow night for dinner, we'll have chicken and dumplings because I'm just kind of really excited about that, and it's cold and rainy, so that'll be great. Then the next day, Thursday, we can have fried tofu for lunch and baked spaghetti for dinner because, again, awesome favorite comfort foods that everybody loves. So then on Friday, we can have corn dogs and spinach bites for lunch. They're like these little spinach and things, I don't know, you put them in the oven. Super easy. Then dinner, we'll have Moroccan fish. That's what we always have for dinner Friday night. And then Sunday, I've got as far as chili for dinner. We can figure something out for lunch by then. But yeah, chili for dinner. So let me add sandwich bread to our list because my kids do love bread. But then I've got my list. Ta-da! I can go grocery shopping or send my husband grocery shopping. Done. All right, speaking of, what time is it now? 10:20. It is, oh my gosh, it is only 10:20 in the morning. This is crazy talk. Okay, so my daughter's still asleep. The boys are getting a little antsy, so I'm gonna go spend some time with them, maybe work on my cross stitching a little bit. Maybe start working on a website for my business, the bread baking business, and I don't know, we'll see. Okay.
So I hung out with my oldest son for a little while, and then I went ahead and got lunch together. He was pretty hungry, so I got started on that. I realized I didn't have a pan to make grilled cheese on the stovetop. I needed a dairy pan for that. I only brought meat pans over. So I just made cheesy toast in the oven since we're using that for dairy. And I also added some little spinach and broccoli bites that we had in the freezer.
Okay, so turns out the other two kids are asleep, so their lunch can wait for them. I thought that my daughter would be awake by now. She's not. And then my toddler ended up falling asleep as well. So it's just me and my oldest here to have lunch together. I'm going to throw together some tacos with some leftover taco meat that we had yesterday for me, because grilled cheese and broccoli bites don't sound super appealing for me right now, but tacos do. Tacos always sound appealing to me. So I'm going to throw that together for myself. And then, I don't know, I think the rest of the afternoon is going to be really super chill because Nature Group ended up getting canceled. Nobody wanted to come today. So yeah, it is like 45 degrees outside and rainy, so not exactly the best weather for running around in nature. And all we were planning to do today was hike on a concrete trail because of the massive amount of rain that we've been having here lately. And that didn't sound super fun to my kids either. So we are skipping Nature Group today. Everybody is skipping Nature Group today. We're basically rescheduling it for Friday, which means that my family probably won't be able to go because Friday we'll be getting ready for Shabbat and won't be able to go out to Nature Group. Plus, now that it's winter, Shabbat starts really early, so there's really not time to do much on a Friday these days. So that's where we're at right now. I'm gonna throw my lunch together and I don't know, I guess I'll check back with you guys in a little bit later today. For sure, at least by the time we go pick up Bella from the vet. And other than that, I don't really know because now my plans for the afternoon are gone. But that's okay. We can have a chill afternoon watching TV. That's like good, cold, rainy day activity, right? I'm going with it. Okay, I'm gonna make my tacos.
So after lunch, I grabbed my computer and went and got settled in one of the bedrooms. This was just such a nice, cozy place to sit and work. I usually sit at a table or a desk, so this was just kind of a fun change of pace. Took me back to the days when I was single and I would come home from work and just get in bed and not leave bed until I had to go to work the next day. So it was pretty fun to just get a little bit of work done there. I was just doing some YouTube stuff, responding to comments and checking analytics, little things like that. So, and then after a little bit, my daughter came in. She wanted to come in and sit with me. It was really cute. She wanted to come in and grab her iPad and she says, "Ima, I want to do work too. I want to do real work, just like you do on your computer." And so we tried to find something she could do that was real work. And so she updated apps on her iPad and things like that. She felt quite special and I enjoyed the time with her.
Okay, folks, just checking in. It's the middle of the afternoon now. The toddler has woken up And I've moved out to the dining room so that I can be closer to him and everybody else out here now that everybody's awake. So I'm just gonna start working on my website some. I did some YouTube stuff in there on the computer earlier. And yeah, so toddler's eating his lunch now, and then I'll probably check back in again when we, either when I do school with my daughter later or when we head out to get Bella.
The kids all entertained themselves quite nicely while I was sitting there in the dining room. I could still see everybody pretty much. It was great. My daughter was playing piano. My older son was watching some TV in one of the bedrooms, and my younger son was enjoying his late lunch because he had just woken up.
Okay, we are back in the car. It's around a little after 4 o'clock right now, so we are headed down to pick up Bella from the vet. She should be all done by now, and we're ready to take her home. So that's what's happening here. Okay, so we are here, ready to pick up our dog. Just a second, Boo Bear.
Thank you for calling.
Doesn't sound promising.
Please leave a message and we'll return your call as
I don't really want to leave a message. I want to pick up my dog. Okay, I think I see the gal who works there. It looks like she's helping somebody get their dog in a car. So I'll wait till she's done and then I'll call back. So anyways, we'll have her in the car soon enough. Okay, so we were able to get hold of them there with our second phone call try, and they're gonna bring her out here in just a minute for us. My son is in the back of the car on the lookout for when she comes out the front door. So yeah, it was a little weird today not having her around. I know we haven't had her that long, just a couple of months, but it's, I think we got used to her. I think she got used to us too. So yeah, I'm excited to have her back and hear her little feet scampering across the floor again. She's a little too quiet today. Any sign of her yet?
No, but I'll do this when I see him.
Cool, okay. Bella, Bella, come here. Oh, she's not looking at me. Oh. Okay, we have her. She's here in the car. She's not looking at me. She's like, why did you leave me at this place? Oh, there you are. There you are. There you are. Are we friends again? She did. Okay, I think she wanted to let me know that we were still friends. Okay, we're gonna get her home now. So yeah, we'll see you guys at the house. Okay, so we are back at the house now. Bella went straight into her little kennel once we got here. She knows she'll have privacy in there. We're leaving the door open so she can come out whenever she wants to, but she doesn't want to. I think she just wants to rest and not be bothered. So she's there. We're just gonna keep an eye on her. We do have a cone to put on her if she starts messing with her stitches or anything like that. So I feel like we can take care of her pretty well. You know, got the cone. Anyways, I am gonna work on some dinner now for everybody, and that's probably about the end of the day. I forget what I said I was gonna make for dinner. It's on my list in the other room, so I'm gonna go check it. But yeah, that's what's happening here, and that's really all that's happening here. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and call this video a close right now so that we'll just have dinner and probably watch a movie and go to bed. We've been really chill today. We ended up skipping school with my daughter, so that's okay. Her school's so short, we can pile up a little bit extra tomorrow or something. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I super appreciate you. Please subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss any of my future videos, and be sure to hit that like button on this one if you enjoyed it. Really helps me know what kinds of content you guys like, and it helps my channel out a lot, and I really appreciate that. All right, thanks you all so much. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next upload.